leading back to Tariq. Now, Tariq can't fight. And I know in previous episodes we were saying, man, this dude don't drive. It's like, you got all this fucking money. Why don't you get a ride? So we finally see him driving this BMW of some sort. I don't even know what the model number is, all right? But he can't fight. He's not like Ghost. He doesn't drive. He doesn't beat people up. He just outthinks them on the chessboard. So imagine this. You are, let's just say, coming upstairs to your apartment. I'm just trying to give you a short distance here. You are coming upstairs to your apartment. You're on the phone with McLean. Now, we're going to get to this in a minute. You're on the phone with your attorney, and your attorney is telling you about the boogeyman. Stay away from him. He's a professional snitch. He's dangerous. He's connected. I mean, the feds have moved him to another country, out of the country at times to protect him. Stay away from this guy. Now, mind you, you're walking in your apartment building up one flight of stairs to your apartment. Not a long trip. And you walk through the door, and the boogeyman that you were just talking to is in your apartment with a gun pointed at you. Like, you don't have a lot of time to think about what you're going to do in defense, right? Because you can't fight. You don't have time to pull a gun. So it's just your brain against his whatever he got on his mind. So this dude hits Tariq with, I know all about you. I know about your Uncle Tommy. I know what your daddy is. I know what you did to him. I mean, he laid it on. And Tariq comes up with, I know about you. And I know what you do. And I know who you ratted on. And this is what I want. And somebody else knows also. I mean, it's like, that was quick. That was either I do this shit all the time, or that was I am extremely quick on my feet. Tariq, I got to give you credit. I know it's writing, but you played the shit out of that role, Mr. Rainey Jr., and Tariq is extremely quick on his feet. We wouldn't have came up with that. We wouldn't have came up with that. I know all about you. I know what you do. Why didn't you rat me out? And this is what I need from you, or else I'm going to tell these dudes that's looking for you, where you at? I mean, wow. That was the key moment. So I'm curious to see what you guys thought about that when you first saw it. It didn't go how I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be the clip that they showed us where it was like, Mecca was like, you work for me now. It did not go that way at all. We find out Mecca's a snitch. We find out that Mecca, I guess he's there to take down the Tejada family. I don't think he's there to take this Mahoney dude down. I don't think Mahoney is a real person, to be honest with you. I think he just made that name up. He doesn't have a crew. He doesn't have an organization. So that should have been a tell right there. I think he's here to take down the Tejada family. But I'm just curious to know what you thought about that. I was impressed by Tariq's ability to think on his feet right there. One of the things that also stood out to me is Tariq's on the phone and he calls Davis McLean, a.k.a. Method Man. And he's like, what do you know about this dude named Dante Spears? And, it's writing. We don't know that if Meth had to do some research or not. But the point is, who is Davis McLean to know, like, this dude? I mean, he's classified. Think about what he told him. He's like, this dude is a global snitch. He's taken down several crime lords, crime bosses, whatever, freedom fighters. He's been protected by the feds, as in they've moved him in and out of the country to protect him. Who is Davis McLean to know that? I mean, that's something that made me think, like, wow, like, this dude knows a little bit about everything. But how? Like, what does he have, like, a secret network? Does he got a mole on the inside of the FBI? How does this guy know all this stuff? What do you guys think? Before we get to our last topic, what do you guys think?